Okay, so tonight we will learn Rambam, no speeches. Now we have to go to the bottom line. 24 דברים המעכבים את התשובה. 24 things that are blocking you from doing tshuva. Sometimes you see a person who wants to do tshuva, but no, he can't. He cannot. Why is it? 4 מהן עוון גדול. 4 of them is a very big עוונות. והעושה אחד מהם, one of the 4, אין הקדוש ברוך הוא מספיק בידו לעשות תשובה לפי גודל חטאו. Hashem will not let you do tshuva. Then when Hashem will take you for joys away. This is something unheard of, right?
Doesn't sound common.
Yeah, not coming at all. Meaning? Okay. Kadosh Baruch Hu, it means will not help him. Sometimes Hashem will help you to do tshuva. So you're going to do it on your own. I'm not going to help you. And to do tshuva without help from Shamayim, you have to be super duper. So what is the worst? What can be so bad? So he says, Aleph, Amachti et Rabbi. You're causing the public to sin. And I'm saying it over and over again. When people inviting other people to parties, a wedding, a mitzvah, and so on, they don't know what they do. You see, that's why we beg them, we scream at them. What are you doing? What are you doing? No? Since they don't know what they're doing, they don't know. And they don't know the severeness of the problem. So for 3 or 4 hours, show they're ready to lose all our life. That's normal. You're causing the public to sin. If you want to sin on your own, okay. Hashem will deal with you somehow. But to make everybody sin.
We've all been there. How do we?
Huh?
We've all been there.
Okay, so now, when you're doing tshuva, so, meaning if they're going to invite you now, even a family, a close one, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'll send you a check, I'll do nice to you. I cannot come. Cannot come. That's a tshuva. Okay? And they will tell you, that's not nice. We came to your parties. How come you're not coming to our parties? No. They know how to
Make you feel bad.
where to touch.
Can you come to show your face?
Huh?
Can you come to show your face?
If it's a wedding, you can go to the chuppah and leave. But leave, I said. Leave, sleep. No.
But you know there's going to be nonsensical women over there.
Huh?
Nonsensical women everywhere and all these things.
So, since they are sitting at least separate, bring yourself a book. I have all the shas on my phone. So I sit down, I watch from my phone. No, I prepare my shiurim over there while the boom, 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 boom. Yes. So, imagine I have to do the chuppah. I have a chuppah. Sometimes I can learn 2-3 pages until they finish with all this marching.
3 dafs in one day during the coop.
But they don't know what they're doing, they're causing everybody to sin. ובכלל זה, and to include in this avon, in this sin, המעכב את הרבים מלעשות מצווה. Many people want to go to shiur with that. Leave the shiur, come. Tonight we have barbecue. Barbecue. So he is causing other people not to go. Right? He said, the shiur you have every day. The barbecue and your friends, your cousins and everything. This you don't have every day. So, okay. Go tomorrow. Did you hear it once?
Yeah.
Or did I hear it before? He is blocking other people from doing mitzvah. Number 2. המטה את חברו מדרך טובה לרעה. You have a bad friend, and he said to you, stop the nonsense already, okay? But since when you became so religious, there is a life out there, slowly it works on you, right? And he is able to get you down, able to get you off. And I've seen it many times, unfortunately. Even if one mitzvah is in the midst of fasting, I'm not about the fast the right fasting, but just a personal fast, a voluntary one. Number 3, this you have to. הרואה את בנו יוצא לתרבות רעה. You see, your child is not going in the right direction, and you don't say anything. You leave it just like that. So now, depends what you're going to tell this child. Which place did you put him? Which yeshiva did you put him? Right. Fit for him, not fit for him. What friends he is going out with? Who is his friends? But you see that your child is not doing well. So today, all the mumchim will tell you, all the experts will tell you, be nice to the child, this and that, okay. It's correct. Here you have to know how to judge it. הואיל ובנו ברשותו. The Rambam, as you can see, didn't see our generation. The not normal ones. Right? He says, הואיל ובנו ברשותו. Your son is under your wings, right? He still has to eat in your house, has to sleep in your house. You're still in charge. אילו מיכבו היה פורש. By you not saying anything, so you cause him to sin. So now imagine parents sending their child to public school. Are they causing him to sin? Huh?
Absolutely.
They're causing him to sin. What are you expecting from such a child?
But assuming he went to yeshiva all his life and he's has to show him off to derech.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Why? Because in the yeshiva that they go, that the parents decided to send them, was not fitting for the child. You have to be very, very alert which yeshiva to change it, to send your child. Don't look for names. Don't look for, how. Even if it's a small yeshiva. Yeah, you have to see that it's warm. Sometimes,
images of your multiplying as well in the brain.
Sometimes the level of the yeshiva is not that great, but the Rabbeim are very good. They warm, they deal with the child, that's what he needs now. To learn, he will learn later on.
Right.
But we want results right away. So what happened? The child feels pressure. He cannot take it. And he's starting to kick. What else can he do? He finds himself a few bad friends. And so.
So it's our personal challenge.
ובכלל עוון זה, there is also, you can include another thing is כל שאפשר בידו למחות באחרים. If you have the capacity and the authority to tell people you're not okay, אדוני, you have to change. This you don't do. This is asur. Right? With a nice explanation, of course, not coming with a nice explanation. If you have the ability and you don't do it, and say, why should I be the bad guy? Who wants to be non-popular, right? No one, so everybody, let me be Mr. Nice guy. Nice to you, nice to this one. But you see that things are not right. Can't you say something? And he's not saying anything, and he let them continue, right? Like my lady once said, the house is on fire, and people are inside, and everybody says, let's do something. I just bought a new suit, I cannot. Or these people saying, lat, okay, do tshuva, give a chance. So the house is on fire, is that? Take it easy. So what if let them continue to burn? Can you do that? You see, when we present it in such a way, then you see the severity of the problem. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a separate problem. Okay, I don't want to get into it now, but this is when my Rabbi came in, and my Rabbi told me that people cry all the time. I have
You see, my nature is not to tell people what to do. Even though in the army, I had to tell people what to do. That was my job. To be a captain, you have to tell them what to do. But okay, I did. In a very nice way, of course. Right? Very nice. But over there, I have been taught that when something needs to be done, it needs to be done. Of course, you have to do it, as gentle as possible. Yeah. To be respectful. Okay, because after all, you'll be talking to people. But what needs to be done needs to be done. This you don't give up. Okay? So, when I came here and I had to open my shul, so I found myself in the position that, not so simple. Now I have to tell people what to do. Okay. Is it pleasant? No. Do I have to do it? Yes. For sure I have to do it. Otherwise, I cannot be here. Some people did like it and some people did not like it. Okay. And I warned them, if you're going to continue on this pattern, your kids will wind up with going. Mark my words. Mark my words. That's what's going to happen to you. Easy. Easy. Happening now. Okay. You're still, I say, innocent. Still innocent. Good.
Not in your community. Definitely in others.
What? Yeah, no. Yeah. Listen, I jumped on them like a lion. I told them.
It's a big epidemic right now. Jews marrying goyim.
Our people.
Yeah. My cousins in Pennsylvania, they're all married to goyim.
What?
No Judaism. They have nothing.
Nothing.
They're all like Russians. Nobody said anything. That's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So there is a chiyuv to say.
But if you know you're going to say something, it's going to go to, nowhere. That's serious. What's
At least you did your job. If he wants to accept or not, is not my problem. I have to say, you want to accept? Okay, accept. You know what? But you cannot have any more excuses. I didn't hear it. You heard it. Meaning, they gave you a chance. By me coming, talking, and you there. From Shamayim, they gave you a chance. There's an inner. Why don't you take it? Why didn't you listen? Why didn't you listen?
You have to now go and respond to that. You have to bring.
Another thing is, number 4, Haomer Echta ve'ashuv. Okay. I'll do Avon now. Okay. I'll go to Atlantic City. Then I'll come to Shul, I'll donate. And again, back and forth. There is a way to get out of it. Right?
The wedding, that's another man's wife.
Meaning he knows what he's doing.
Dancing with the wife that was meant for your first love. That's the love.
He says, I can do sins. There is Yom Kippur come, I do. And finish. Huh?
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. This will not work. This will not work.
When you were dancing in the wedding and being your list,
ובכלל זה, and among them is, האומר, אחטא ביום הכיפורים יכפר. I will sin. Yom Kippur, I'll come to shul, dressed with white. I'll fast all day long, and all my abonot will disappear.
Turn to mitzvot.
You took it already. One step further. No way. No, this is, it's terrible. It's terrible. Now, so this is the worst. What I said now, the Rambam saying, this is the worst. Okay. Now, you see, in a family, one child is doing Teshuva, and three brothers, far away. How come? What's the privilege? Huh? What's the privilege? So you see, it's individual. Maybe this child did not do the same things that the brother. So he heard something somewhere, and bingo. They couldn't block him because he didn't have all this for right? He was out of it. So his way was much easier. They had to sweat. They have to sweat. Evo. כן, אתה עושה שם. Okay. Now, Rambam will come and say, and this is not anecdota. This is how they're going to judge in Shamayim. The Rambam will sit there. And he will be probably one of the judges and say, did you learn my book? Huh? So we have to learn from inside. What does it mean to do it? How we get to it. And those who did already, how privileged. They're not on this list. They were able, how fortunate they were able to do that. What? It means I'm not on this list. How thankful we have to be that Hashem opened up our eyes and our hearts, and we saw that, and we changed. If not, oy vavoi. Huh? Shimshon HaGibor. So now, 5 things now it brings. Anoalim, they're closing the gate. You're going to have to do tshuva, maybe to dig a tunnel. The easy way, Hashem will not let you down. You're going to have to use extra, you know, הפורש מן הציבור. People, you know, what does it mean? לפי שבזמן שיעשו תשובה לא יהיה עמהם. People, you know, they gather and say, we have a problem. All of us, we have to do tshuva. Something is wrong in the town. This, okay? Everybody should come. Tani, maybe do something. The guy says, you can do whatever you want. I'm out. I'm not following. You have to be always with the tzibur. Which tzibur? What is it called tzibur? A congregation. People who shomer Torah and mitzvot. You don't say, I don't want to do what they do. I'm out. Because it will cost you. ואינו זוכה עמהם בזכות שעושים. Now he says, I don't want not the זכויות, not the obligation, leave me alone. Meaning he wants to be alone. Why? Not comfortable. Not for me. Number two, החולק על דברי חכמים. One is 2 days היום טוב. חכמים. And he comes and said, I'm going to do only one. They say A, I say B. Whom do you think they are? Whom they think they are? I don't want to keep 2 days. 1 day I'll keep. The second day, no, he doesn't want it. לפי שמחלוקתו גורמת לו לפרוש מהן, ואינו יודע דרכי התשובה. Now, he says, חכמים, what they teach already, I know. I don't want to listen to what they say. So now, what happens? They teaching you how to do tshuva. He is not there because he claims that he knows everything. So he thinks that he is fine, but actually he's far away, and even if he will find out that he did something, it's wrong. Now it's going to be very difficult for him to do tshuva because Hashem already
close the gate.
Not only close the gate, he will not come to recognition that he is in the wrong highway. He thinks already that he is much smarter than the Chacham. So the one he thinks that he is smarter, you think he will come to admit that it was idiot. No way. And this is exactly what Hashem did to Paro. The Torah says Hashem made his heart, Ichbid et libo. His heart became kach. Is it fair? So Hashem gave him free choice. Hashem didn't do anything to Paro. he just worked on him in psychology way. Paro was a very smart man, extremely smart. He said, why these two old people coming to ask me permission? If the God is so good and is so powerful, let them take them out. Why they keep coming to me? So I should release them. Meaning they don't, the God don't have Korah. Did you see? Huh? And that's why he said, how many tricks he still have in his sleeves? Okay. But Hashem worked on him very nicely. Even the tshuva that he did, it was whole 3 days. After 3 days, he was chasing them again. He was not able to do tshuva.
At the end, he did, though, right?
No, Beninve.
Then
Soon is coming. Beyond Kippur. Hashem sent him the Navi. And who was the king of Nineveh? Paro.
really,
Paro was the king. Paro is not a name. It's like you say over here, the president. Okay? He had a name.
It's a title.
It's a title.
right?
Paro is a title.
It's Ramses, no?
Huh?
Ramses.
No, they're all kind of Tut, Anach, Amon, and all kind of names they had. And what was the title? Paro. Was it Paro? Parua. You know what?
It's Paro.
Everything exposed. When the Moel does a berit, when he cut the skin, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Priya is doing. Priya, right? He is exposing the organ now, right? So Paro is Melashon exposure.
So what does that mean?
Do whatever you want. You can go naked on the street. Anarchy. Do whatever you want. That was Egypt. Paro. When the Kohen, when the husband brings his wife to the temple, because he is suspecting her, what the Kohen does,
Takes off her.
he said, how it is written, Upara et Rosh Haisha. He takes off the hair covering. I mean, this is something unbelievable. Such a shame. You know, such a shame. And the Torah says, Upara Peresh Ain.
Same stuff.
The same shoresh, Peresh Ain, all the time, you see. Paro, Parua, Priya.
So much hidden in the letter. So much hidden.
It's a very different language. Very deep. Yeah. It's a lecture that I used to give, you know, in seminars. It takes 6 hours. 6 hours, 6 hours only to explain you what the depth of Lashon HaKodesh. No person can write something.
In order to understand this, you need to know Hebrew.
Hebrew is not Lashon HaKodesh. Hebrew is not Lashon HaKodesh. Lashon HaKodesh is what you see by Rashi, by the Nevi'im, that's Lashon HaKodesh, by the Chumash, it's Lashon HaKodesh. Hebrew is a new language. Yeah. We call it foreign language.
I was thinking it's also Hebrew, but it's
Yeah.
I was thinking that Hebrew is more modern.
Everything that has to do something with modern, it smells bad. Right? What does it mean, modern Orthodox? So I'm antique, and the new one.
I heard that too. We do the modern way.
Okay, let's go back to Rambam. Amal'ig al mitzvot. He is laughing on the mitzvot. He sees a person doing a kaparot. He said, tell me, are you out of your mind? He says, you see people taking a love drug, they pay top dollars. Are you idiot? Who told you to do this?
11 of a branch for $200?
$200 you paid on it. Once I have to Akushim on the street, walking one saying to another one, man, I don't understand these Jews, somebody, they're not smart. I thought they were smarter. Look, they pay for a lemon. It was, and the people that sell outside, the garbage. They paying for a lemon for one, $40. Man, for what? Lemon, $40. I can get it, man.
Those on the street are probably really lemons.
Most probably. I don't know what it is. שכיוון שנתבזו בעיניו, he laughs on the mitzvah. אינו רודף אחריהם ולא עושן ולא יעשה במה יזכה. I'm not a stupid like these guys. I should do it. So in Mele, he takes himself away from the mitzvah because he is laughing on people they do keep the mitzvah. Right? So he has no even ticket to get into Gan Eden B'Shlal, don't even think about it.
But what do you consider as a laughing on the mitzvah? How a person can laugh on the mitzvah?
Just explain. So making fun of doing kapara, paying too much for a lemon.
It's interesting. These people that laugh at mitzvot, they still do brits on their children.
This I never understood. I never understood this. You see people not observant, but far, far away. When the child was born on Shabbat, the Dafka wants to do the brit on Shabbat. They say, no, it must be 8 days. How do you know? And if they come in Sunday, they say they bring a band, food and everything. Did you see once somebody going through operation? This is operation, a mass operation. I didn't see in LIJ,
audience.
audience, and they're coming with a DJ and everything else, and they're giving you bagel and lax, right? You're taking a child 8 days. You don't know even who is the Moed. Your friend told you it's good. Your friend told you it's good, and you never see somebody with a beard. You don't know if a knife was well. How can you give a child, what is more difficult? This or to put a feeling?
That's the hardest thing you can do. You're putting your child's life at risk at that point if you don't believe in it.
They don't care. And feeling, tell you, leave me alone. This he will do. That doesn't make any sense. And I will ask them, I will ask them, why do you do it? Why don't you wait until it grow up and then I tell you, what? I don't want to do it. 8 days, of course. You cannot do anything. You're taking it, and yet the more tied him up, and the child, and he is the only one who cried. He is wow, and you're eating the bagels. Does it make any sense to you? No. On this, they're not gonna laugh. On this.
This Yom Kippur,
Huh?
they're very stringent. On Yom Kippur, they're very stringent.
Yeah. They can laugh at you. They can laugh at the lady, Virginia. She covering fanatic. You look like a babushka, right? Take this off. And people are afraid maybe they're going to laugh at them. That's a problem. So this is something very terrible. Meaning you closing yourself from the gate. Not only Hashem closes the gate. You by yourself, you're laughing again. Because you're laughing. So now, והמבזה את רבותיו, disgracing, mocking the rabbis that taught him Torah. And he's saying, Chaval, I went to the yeshiva. I should go to public school. My friends are doing much better. No, I went. My friend went to public school. Now I became, he's a PA, he's this and that. And he is mocking in Rabbi. And who does he look like? Gehazi. Who was him? Gehazi was the helper of Elisha and Rabbi. He was the Rabbi of Elisha. Okay? If somebody wants to talk to the Navi, have to go through him. He was the Gehazi, when Elisha used to give classes, he was outside and says, there is nothing to hear. He was כזה חכום. Yeah.
Ger, he's what, a convert? Ger?
No. This was his name. A Jew. His name was Gehazi. Meaning Elisha taught him everything. Huh? And he was mocking Elisha. He said he has nothing to say. Elisha used to bring people back to life. And he saw it in his own eyes. How can you do something like that? That shows that the person inside is wicked, rotten. And that's what happens. So now, who will teach him? He doesn't want to learn. And you learn it from the best person, Elijah. So if he is not good for you, who's going to show you? So Mimele, you already sentenced yourself to hell. Because you don't want to learn. והשונא את התורה הופ. If you're trying to tell a person, no, don't do this, and hey, you don't tell me what to do, okay? Don't tell me what to do, and he becomes your enemy. Becomes your enemy. He say, I don't like to hear no criticism. Habibi, I'm doing it for your own good. I'm doing it for your own good. I care for you. For the people, I don't care. I don't say anything to them, right? Because I care for you, I'm telling you you're in the wrong direction. He'll hate you for this. So nobody can talk to him. Nobody can talk to him, so he doesn't want to hear you. So how is he going to change? He will never change. So you don't leave yourself a room to do Teshuva, meaning you locked yourself. Because only people who come to tell you you're in the wrong highway. Get out of the highway, take this highway. All right? You don't want to hear it. A person had to get to LA. He decided to take his car to LA. Okay? But he went on the wrong highway. He is on his way to Texas. בכלל he took. Somebody can come and tell him, hey, hello, this is not, you in the wrong highway. Turn around and go there. And say, you don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm not talking to you anymore. Don't criticize me. I'm not criticizing you, I'm telling you you're in the wrong way. You're not gonna get to LA. It's none of a business.
Usually they say the people like this, they're easy to break. Because they understand their mistake, that's why they,
No,
no?
no. On the contrary, they don't want to hear you.
No, in the beginning, yes. But then they slowly, you understand, but no?
He decided that the way to Texas, this is the way to LA. Yeah. Tell me something. How many people that we know are laughing on when we're talking about Tchiyat Ametim? The dead will come up.
So long, so there is
Who came from there? Right? Who came from there? Any other? Meaning he can come to shul and he can do that, but he by himself do not believe in the main thing. He is not, and he will laugh at you.
today maybe less because a lot of people that were in the clinical death, they're coming with the same ideas. That they saw their relatives, they went there and all that stuff. Now slowly, they're getting that.
If you read the books, even the Goyim knows that.
Yeah,
They don't. This fact, nobody denying. They see a tunnel and they see a light. Everybody knows it.
That's not Tchiyat Mitzim. Tchiyat Mitzim is the person is dead and he comes back.
But
from the
this
grave.
is the entrance to completely different world. But you don't know yet what is waiting for you there. Right? The Arab will tell you one thing. The Christian will tell you other things. Okay? And the Jews will tell you different things. Only the Tochecha, when a person is telling you you're not doing well, don't do this and don't do that. Yeah? So then you're going to have a chance to do tshuva. Then you have a chance. Okay? You're accepting the criticism. שבזמן שמודיעים לו לאדם חטאיו, when you're telling a person, אדוני, this is אסור, this is אסור, this is a sin, and this is a sin, and he is, getting embarrassed. Why did I do it? מכליל אותו, חוזר בתשובה. Then he has a chance. I brought people over here with earrings, tattoos, hair kazeh, punking, all kind of people. Today they avrechim today. Avrech. Until he took the tattoos out in his skin. Why? Because in a nice way, I told him, you're stupid. What are you heading to? Imagine I don't tell them anything.
usually those people they lost. And then the people that,
Everybody lost.
no, I mean, I agree, but the people with the tattoos and everything, they bored. That's why they do all this stuff. They put one earring, then a second, and sometimes people have the earring throughout the whole year.
They're not going to find anything. They're not going to find he can put 15 earrings over here and here and here and there, or whatever he wants to.
They're looking for a purpose.
Huh?
They're looking for a purpose. You can't find it.
I'm saying it all the time. If you learn a Gemara, one Gemara, you know exactly what to do. Along the history, nobody was, okay, as strong as Alexander was the Great. He conquered the whole world. Do you know what it means to conquer the whole world? Africa he got, India he got, everybody, he had an army, Habibi, he was the king of the world, then 32 years old. 32 years old, what else you can ask? All the money of the world in his hands. Every lady that he wants, bechavod, right? He died from depression, he died. For age 33 years old, he died, passed away. Why he was depressed? They didn't know, the doctors that he brought, they didn't know what he wants. They didn't know what he wants. So he said, go call the Jews. They have all the answers. A few guys that come from the yeshiva, how can we help you? He says, and in the language of the Gemara, he said, I don't have life. So what a person should do in order to have meaning to his life, livelihood. Bechayet atzmo, say, I'm only existing. I'm not living. And who is talking? Who is talking saying I'm existing? A 32 years old male with his peak of his life, right? Got everything what he wanted. Name it, he had it. Depressed up to his shoes, he is depressed. And he's saying to Chachamim, what shall I do? He told him, go kill yourself. That was the answer.
Should have converted him to become Jewish.
Don't forget, he was a student of Aristo. He was a sharp guy, very sharp. But Chachamim told him a line, he understood what we don't understand. So my Rabbi said as follows. My Rabbi in the yeshiva, he said, the Chachamim answered him, Ma ya'aseh adam v'chayet atzmo. A person should be alive. Yamit et atzmo. He should be dead. Yet they told him, you went only after the mean. You didn't go after the main thing. Money is only mean.
Mm-hmm.
A piece of land is only mean, okay? Not only mean, on the piece of land you have to buy, you have to build a house in order to create a family. Family you don't have. Land you have. So you went on the wrong things that you're not ready to die for. It doesn't worth to die for. He said, we Jews, right? We're ready to do, we have life full of meaning. Why? We're ready to die for the Torah, for Shabbat, right? For the mitzvot, for the family, right? For the religion, for everything. We're ready to die. And We do it all along the history, yes? What kept us alive? What?
The purpose.
The purpose. Even Putin knows that. You know that? The
Not
chief,
so much to put it
no,
on.
no, no. The chief rabbi of Israel had an appointment with Putin about 2 years ago. And he said how it went. Putin said, okay, I can meet him. 10 minutes I can spare for my time. He said, okay, I don't need more. 10 minutes just to see who is this person. You know? He said the conversation took an hour and a half. And Putin was the main speaker. He said, I was only the listener. So Putin said, you know, I wanted to see you because I wanted to respect you because your nation is the only nation that knows how to survive under any circumstances. And I know what's the reason. And this is saying, the chief rabbi is saying, the Mosai Shabbat, when he is on a satellite shiur that goes to the Jews all over the world, he said, that's what Mr. Putin told me. What saved you guys is you have meaning to your life. The Torah kept you alive.
Yeah.
And he said to me all the history. He says, the Babylons are not here anymore. The Persians are not here anymore, right? The Greeks, he said, where are they? Disappeared. Right? He said, everybody disappeared. Ashur, this, that, a kingdom, out. And you said, in any way, you managed to stay alive. You see, he can appreciate it because, you know, you're talking to a person that has been met. He doesn't care for that.
He went through a lot of times that were in change. You know, and from wherever he was, and wherever he became, it's two different
Two
things.
different worlds.
Yeah, you know, it's
He
that's
grew
why.
up in a Jewish home, he grew up.
That's why for
In a
us,
Jewish home, he grew up.
all those,
They took care of him.
all that
And you cannot
mafia,
forget it.
all that mafia that when he was
Bought them
kid,
a house in Israel.
Yeah, in Israel.
all that mafia that was when he was a KGB, he couldn't touch them. And then once he became, he put them in the jail. But all those guys, I'm sure they were all Jewish people
Yeah, huh?
because in the Congress, there were 99.9% Jewish people.
Jewish people. The smarter one.
And once the Gorbachev did the perestroika,
Yeah.
you know what he did? He did exactly whatever in America, giving everything to the people that they would pay rent, the lumber, the steel, copper, everything. All the Jewish people that were in the Congress, they put hands. It was a big money. It was a big money. And then
Gorbachev was very good, Gorbachev.
I tell you, whatever Hashem did, it was Gorbachev, then the Yeltsin. Yeltsin, he didn't know nothing.
Klum.
If you put the vodka in front of him and you put the meat,
זהו.
that's it. He's done.
Then can be
Like
Thank
Biden.
הוא בכלל דפוק. he doesn't know what it is.
We're watching the guy deteriorate in public television.
What a shame. What a shame to America. Why? השם יעזור.
Makes Yeltsin look like a genius.
Okay. כן. Okay, so I think our time is up. So the things that bring a person in Teshuva is always you have to listen. People that were in a wrong direction, when they were capable of listening, they made it. Sooner or later, they're coming. Sooner or, don't be against. Be intelligent and say, you know what, I'm ready to learn. Maybe I can accept it, but I'm open to learn. That's okay.
Learning is the key.
Huh?
Learning is the key.
Learning is the key to everything. To reject it on the spot, excuse me, but you're not intelligent. Okay?
Thank you, Rabbi.
Shabbat shalom to all of you.
Shabbat shalom.
Oh.